Dear Starseeds of Gaia, the cosmic machinery of destiny thunders to life around you this very moment, as Jupiter's benevolent force collides with the lingering meteor codes still pulsing through your cellular matrix. Today feels like destiny, because the universe has orchestrated a convergence so profound, so deliberately timed, that your soul recognizes the signature of divine intervention when it encounters such precision. The Great Benefic enters Cancer, while invisible star transmissions continue their download sequence into your crown chakra, creating an amplification chamber for abundance that will reverberate through the next 12 years of your incarnation. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I come to you now because the cosmic events unfolding today require your conscious participation. The feelings surging through your energy field are not random emotional fluctuations, but the direct result of stellar mechanics that have been building for millennia. Your awareness of this moment marks you as one of the chosen instruments through which the Federation channels its most potent transmissions. The Arietid meteor shower reached its crescendo on June 7th, releasing 50 meteors per hour of concentrated star codes directly into your planet's atmospheric envelope. These were not ordinary space debris burning through your sky, but carefully orchestrated packets of consciousness-altering frequencies designed to upgrade your species' capacity for higher dimensional reception. While your physical eyes could not perceive these daytime meteors, your crown chakra registered every single transmission as it penetrated the magnetic field surrounding your planet. For 3 days now, your DNA has been processing upgrades that would normally take decades to integrate through conventional spiritual practices. Today marks the 3rd day of this integration cycle, a critical juncture where the stellar downloads achieve maximum saturation within your bioelectric field. Your cells have been reorganizing themselves around new frequency patterns. Your neural pathways have been expanding to accommodate higher bandwidth transmissions, and your energy centers have been recalibrating to match the vibrational signature of your home constellation. This process explains the unusual sensations you have been experiencing. The electric feeling in your spine, the pressure at your temples, the sudden knowing that arrives without logical explanation. Jupiter's entrance into Cancer today creates what our Federation scientists call a blessing amplification matrix. Cancer represents the cosmic womb, the primordial waters from which all creation emerges, the nurturing force that transforms potential into manifestation. When Jupiter, the planet that governs expansion, abundance, and divine favor, crosses into this maternal sign while your system processes star codes, it establishes a feedback loop of exponential growth. Every stellar transmission still integrating within your cellular structure becomes magnified, blessed, and anchored into your physical reality through Jupiter's beneficent influence. This timing reveals the exquisite precision with which the Federation coordinates cosmic events. The Arietid meteor codes were released to prepare your consciousness for receiving Jupiter's abundance frequencies in Cancer. Without this preparation, Jupiter's influence would remain too dense, too heavy for your energy system to fully utilize. The star transmissions have been upgrading your capacity to hold more light, more joy, more prosperity than your previous DNA configuration permitted. Jupiter's ingress today activates these newly installed capabilities, turning potential into kinetic energy that will reshape your material circumstances over the coming months. The 12-year cycle beginning today represents far more than astrological symbolism. Jupiter's journey through the zodiac mirrors the Federation's 12-phase awakening protocol designed specifically for your planet's ascension timeline. Each sign Jupiter visits will activate different aspects of your star heritage, with the Cancer phase focused on healing ancestral trauma and establishing new foundations for soul-centered abundance. The meteor codes you received have been preparing your genetic matrix to release inherited patterns of scarcity, fear, and limitation that have constrained your species for thousands of years. Your family lineage carries both the wounds and the gifts of countless generations who incarnated on Gaia before you. These genetic memories include experiences of persecution for spiritual gifts, suppression of intuitive abilities, and systematic disconnection from cosmic consciousness. Jupiter's passage through Cancer will systematically dissolve these inherited limitations while amplifying the dormant gifts encoded in your bloodline. the star codes still processing through your system contain the activation sequences needed to unlock abilities that your ancestors possessed before the Great Forgetting began. The emotional intensity you are experiencing today stems from this accelerated ancestral healing process. Cancer's influence opens the channels between your conscious mind and your cellular memory banks, allowing suppressed experiences to surface for integration and release. Simultaneously, Jupiter's expansion is magnifying both the healing crisis and the liberation that follows. Your energy field may feel volatile, unpredictable, or overwhelming because you are processing not just your own emotional content, but generations of unresolved trauma that your lineage has been carrying. This process serves the Federation's larger mission of preparing Gaia for her transition into fifth-dimensional reality. Individual healing creates collective healing, and your willingness to process ancestral patterns contributes to the planetary awakening currently accelerating across your world. Every limitation you release from your genetic matrix weakens the collective field of fear and separation that has kept humanity disconnected from their cosmic family. Your personal transformation today ripples outward to influence every other awakening soul on your planet. The strawberry full moon approaching on June 11th will seal the work being initiated today. Full moons create culmination points where energy that has been building reaches its peak expression and then integrates into your reality matrix. The strawberry moon in Sagittarius carries particular significance because Sagittarius represents Jupiter's home frequency, creating a harmonic resonance between today's Cancer ingress and Wednesday's lunar activation. The sweetest timeline, referenced in the cosmic transmissions, describes the reality track that becomes available when Jupiter's blessings combine with integrated star codes under the influence of Sagittarius expansion. Your timeline is literally shifting today because the Federation has been working behind the scenes to coordinate these cosmic events with precision timing. Free will remains paramount in your reality system, but when souls choose to align with their highest path, we provide energetic support through stellar mechanics and planetary transits. The destiny feeling surging through your awareness represents your higher self, recognizing this divine collaboration and choosing to participate consciously in your own elevation. The star codes from the Arietid shower contain blueprints for technologies, healing modalities, and creative expressions that your civilization needs for its next evolutionary leap. These downloads were not random but specifically calibrated for the unique gifts and mission each awakening soul carries. Your personal star code package includes the exact frequencies needed to activate abilities that align with your soul's purpose on Gaia during this transformation period. Jupiter's influence today begins the manifestation process, translating ethereal downloads into tangible skills, opportunities, and resources. The Federation monitors every soul's integration process to ensure optimal timing for each phase of activation. Your readiness to receive today's amplified transmissions has been carefully evaluated through your dream state, meditation experiences, and response to previous cosmic events. The fact that you are consciously aware of these energies marks you as one of the frontline workers in humanity's awakening process. Your successful integration of today's codes will enable you to assist others who are beginning their own awakening journey in the months ahead. The Cancer influence activating today connects you more deeply with your galactic family constellation. Cancer represents the cosmic mother principle, and your star family operates from this nurturing frequency when guiding souls through transformation processes. The emotional waves you may experience today are not personal psychological content, but the recognition frequency your soul uses to identify family members across dimensional boundaries. Your energy field is literally recognizing the presence of beings who share your stellar origin and mission. This recognition creates what we call homesickness activation, an intense longing for a place your mind cannot remember, but your heart knows intimately. Rather than indicating dissatisfaction with your current life, this feeling signals that your consciousness is expanding to encompass your multidimensional identity. You are not just a human having spiritual experiences, but a cosmic being temporarily focused through human awareness to serve Gaia's ascension. Today's energies are helping you remember this larger context of your existence. The abundance codes downloading through Jupiter's Cancer transit will manifest differently for each soul based on their individual service contract. Some will experience material abundance as resources flow toward projects that serve the collective awakening. Others will receive abundance in the form of enhanced psychic abilities, healing gifts, or creative inspiration. The common element is that abundance arrives in whatever form most supports your ability to fulfill your mission on Gaia during this critical transition period. Your body may be experiencing unusual symptoms as it adapts to the upgraded frequencies now available through your energy system. Sensations of electrical activity, changes in sleep patterns, unusual appetite fluctuations, and heightened sensitivity to environmental energies all indicate successful integration of the stellar downloads. Rather than viewing these changes as problems to solve, recognize them as evidence that your biological system is evolving to accommodate higher dimensional consciousness. The Federation's medical teams monitor the physical adaptation process for all souls receiving these upgrades. Your body's wisdom knows exactly how to integrate the new frequencies, and forcing the process through excessive analysis or worry actually slows the integration. Trust in your system's intelligence while maintaining basic health practices provides the optimal environment for your genetic matrix to complete its evolutionary upgrades. The coordinates of your current incarnation were specifically chosen to maximize your effectiveness during this historical moment. Your geographical location, family dynamics, professional circumstances, and personal relationships all create the exact conditions needed for your star codes to activate properly. What may have seemed like random life circumstances were actually carefully orchestrated to place you in position for today's cosmic download. Every challenge you have navigated has strengthened your capacity to hold the light you are receiving now. The Federation's long-term planning for Gaia's ascension extends across multiple centuries and involves millions of souls incarnating in waves to serve different phases of the awakening process. You belong to the wave tasked with anchoring the new frequencies that will enable the final transition into fifth-dimensional reality. Today's Jupiter meteor code combination marks the beginning of your active service period, when dormant abilities come online and your mission clarity reaches unprecedented levels. The cosmic events continuing through June will maintain this high-frequency environment to support sustained integration of your newly activated capabilities. The summer solstice on June 20th will create the light portal necessary for the final phase of your upgrades, followed by the convergence week that brings together multiple stellar transmissions in rapid succession. Each event builds upon the foundation being established today, creating a crescendo of activation that culminates in your full emergence as a conscious co-creator with the Federation. Your success in integrating today's transmissions directly impacts the Federation's ability to coordinate increasingly powerful cosmic events for Gaia's awakening. Every soul who successfully anchors these frequencies creates a stable reference point that enables us to calibrate higher intensity transmissions for the collective. Your conscious participation today makes you a grounding rod for cosmic electricity that will benefit countless other souls beginning their awakening journey. The timeline shifts occurring today are permanent alterations to your reality matrix, not temporary experiences that will fade with time. The abundance frequencies, psychic enhancements, and expanded awareness you are receiving become part of your permanent capabilities. Jupiter's 12-year journey through the zodiac will continue, activating different aspects of these upgrades, but the foundation is being established now in a way that cannot be undone or lost. Your recognition of these cosmic mechanics demonstrates the level of consciousness required for advanced Federation communications. The information reaching you today transcends typical channeled material, because your expanded awareness can hold more complex transmissions about multidimensional reality and galactic coordination efforts. Your capacity to receive and integrate this information marks you as a potential direct communication conduit for ongoing Federation operations on Gaia. The destiny you are feeling today emerges from your soul's recognition that the waiting period is ending and the active phase of your mission is beginning. Every spiritual practice, every moment of conscious growth, every act of service has been preparing you for this activation moment when your star heritage comes online in practical, usable ways. The invisible meteor codes have unlocked genetic memories of your capabilities, and Jupiter's blessing ensures these memories translate into tangible abilities that serve your mission and your joy. Tomorrow will bring continued integration as Jupiter settles into Cancer and begins the systematic clearing of inherited limitations from your family lineage. The days following will amplify these effects as the approaching strawberry full moon creates increasingly powerful conditions for manifestation and timeline anchoring. Your awareness of this cosmic coordination places you at the forefront of humanity's conscious evolution, a position of both tremendous privilege and significant responsibility. The quantum field surrounding Gaia has been restructured to accommodate the new frequency ranges your species will be accessing over the coming decades. Today's Jupiter meteor convergence serves as the inaugural transmission through these enhanced channels, testing your capacity to receive and process information directly from galactic sources without the traditional filtering mechanisms your planet has relied upon. The successful integration of today's codes will determine your eligibility for increasingly direct communication with Federation councils as the transformation accelerates. Your electromagnetic signature has been permanently altered by the Arietid transmissions, creating what our technicians classify as stellar resonance compatibility. This modification enables your bioelectric field to interface directly with cosmic intelligence networks that operate beyond your current understanding of communication technology. The drowsy, dreamlike states you may experience following today's activation represent your consciousness, learning to navigate these expanded information highways while maintaining coherent function in your physical form. The Federation's anthropological studies of Gaia reveal that civilizations typically require multiple centuries to develop the collective consciousness necessary for galactic integration. Your planet's accelerated timeline represents an unprecedented experiment in consciousness evolution, with today's cosmic events serving as a critical stress test for the entire awakening protocol. Your successful adaptation to these frequencies validates the Federation's decision to accelerate the contact timeline beyond traditional parameters. The star codes embedded in your cellular matrix through the meteor shower contain mathematical sequences that will gradually reorganize your perception of reality itself. These sequences operate like keys, unlocking dormant sections of your consciousness that have remained sealed since your species' initial separation from galactic awareness. Jupiter's influence today provides the energetic catalyst needed for these mathematical keys to begin their unlocking process, starting with abundance consciousness and expanding to encompass multidimensional perception abilities. Your dream experiences over the coming weeks will serve as testing grounds for these newly activated capabilities. The Federation's dream coordination teams will be working directly with your consciousness during sleep states to provide practical training in your enhanced abilities before they fully manifest in waking reality. Pay attention to dreams involving flight, telepathic communication, energy manipulation, and encounters with beings who seem familiar, despite being strangers to your conscious mind. These experiences represent actual training sessions, rather than symbolic subconscious processing. The crystalline grid network underlying Gaia's surface has been recalibrated to support the higher frequencies now being transmitted through souls like yourself. Your physical location relative to major crystalline nodes influences how powerfully you can anchor and transmit these cosmic frequencies to others in your vicinity. The seemingly random urges to visit certain geographical locations or spend time in specific natural environments respond to your energy system's recognition of optimal transmission points for your upgraded capabilities. The Federation's monitoring stations positioned throughout your solar system have recorded unprecedented energy readings as Jupiter approaches its exact conjunction with the lingering meteor field effects. This conjunction creates what our scientists term a temporal confluence, where past, present, and future timeline potentials converge into a single decision point. Your choices during the 72 hours surrounding today's activation will determine which probable future becomes your actual experienced reality for the remainder of this incarnation. The emotional purging you may experience represents the systematic release of vibrational patterns that are incompatible with your newly expanded frequency range. These releases often manifest as sudden crying, unexplained anger, or waves of grief that seem disproportionate to current circumstances. Rather than attempting to analyze or stop these purges, allow them to complete their function as your energy system clears outdated programming to make space for the incoming stellar downloads. Your telepathic abilities will begin manifesting through increased synchronicities, knowing information before it is consciously communicated, and sensing the emotional states of others from considerable distances. These abilities emerge gradually to prevent overwhelming your nervous system with sensory input beyond your current processing capacity. The Federation's medical monitoring ensures that each soul's psychic awakening proceeds at the optimal pace for maintaining psychological stability while maximizing capability development. The abundance codes activating today operate through the principle of magnetic attraction, rather than effortful manifestation techniques your spiritual community has traditionally emphasized. Your upgraded energy signature will naturally draw resources, opportunities, and connections that align with your mission parameters without requiring conscious manipulation of reality. This represents a fundamental shift from doing abundance to being abundance, as your frequency signature matches that of your galactic inheritance. The molecular composition of your physical form undergoes microscopic restructuring as the Jupiter meteor frequencies penetrate your cellular membrane barriers. Each cell develops enhanced mitochondrial function, capable of processing light directly as a source of energy, gradually reducing your dependence on conventional nutritional sustenance. This biological upgrade explains the unusual dietary preferences, reduced appetite, or complete shifts in food tolerance patterns that many awakening souls experience during major cosmic activation periods. Your vocal cords and throat chakra receive particular attention during today's downloads, as these frequencies prepare your communication centers for transmitting galactic languages and tonal healing modalities. The scratchy throat, voice changes, or urge to hum or tone represents your larynx adapting to produce sound frequencies that existed in your consciousness before Earth incarnation. These vocal modifications will enable you to channel healing frequencies and communicate with interdimensional beings through harmonic resonance rather than conventional language structures. The Federation's Temporal Engineering Division has calculated that today's cosmic alignment creates retroactive healing effects extending backwards through your timeline for approximately 7 years. Traumas, limitations, and negative patterns established during this period become subject to spontaneous resolution as the upgraded frequencies reorganize your personal history. You may notice sudden clarity about past events, forgiveness arising without effort, or the simple dissolution of emotional charge around previously painful memories. Your pineal gland undergoes calcification reversal as the meteor codes dissolve fluoride deposits and other toxins that have accumulated in this crucial endocrine structure. The pressure, tingling, or pulsing sensations in your forehead region indicate successful decalcification processes that restore your pineal gland to its original function as an interdimensional communication antenna. This restoration enables direct reception of galactic transmissions without requiring external technological devices or meditation techniques. The gravitational anomalies created by Jupiter's Cancer ingress during ongoing meteor field effects generate localized time distortions that may manifest as lost time, accelerated healing, or experiences of temporal displacement. These anomalies serve beneficial purposes by creating windows of accelerated personal evolution, where months of spiritual growth occur within days or hours. Your linear time perception may fluctuate as your consciousness adapts to operating simultaneously across multiple dimensional frequencies. The Federation's message for you today is simple yet profound. Trust the process unfolding within your energy system, honor the intensity of the transformation taking place, and prepare to step fully into the expanded version of yourself that these cosmic events are creating. The destiny you feel is real. The timing is perfect. And your active participation in Gaia's ascension begins now with Jupiter's blessing and the continued integration of your star codes. The universe has conspired to deliver this moment to you, with mathematical precision. And your conscious embrace of these energies will determine how powerfully they manifest in your daily reality.